Hello and welcome to this week's Afternoon Delight. I'm Aaron Engstrand.
I'm Emily Marotz.
I'm Alex Costello.
I'm Katy Pence. And I'm Alyssa Kirchen.
Afternoon Delight is a show based on 5 fact seekers like ourselves, and then we talk about the hot gossip. I want to talk about the hottest gossip there is right now, Justin Bieber. The fever still reigns on. Apparently Justin Bieber had a show and he missed it by about 2 hours, leaving his fans crying. Little girls were so mad everywhere.
Well, a lot of the
heartbreaks.
kids actually had to leave the show early because they had to catch the train, and school was the next day because this was just last night, people. This was in London.
Yeah, Monday night, always a good time to go see Justin Bieber.
It was way past their bedtimes anyway, let's all be real. I mean, 2
Well, what do you
hours.
expect? I mean, apparently this last weekend was the worst birthday he's ever had.
Oh, that's why he missed it.
So he was having a makeup birthday.
Lame. Justin Bieber. He's 19 now, right?
He is 19.
Yes.
All right. I think there's about a
makes
time
me
we need
feel
to
old.
cut him off of the fame and fortune with the kiddies. He needs to either grow up or shut up.
Yeah, but I think he's been trying to do that because, I mean, did you see he's all tatted up now? Like, I mean, he moved on from Selena Gomez, so out of the Disney phase, onto a model. So, I mean, hey, he's trying to move on, so.
And I don't know, most of my best friends, they're like 20 and 21, and they've still got Beaver fever pretty bad. Like, every time he comes out with a new song, I'm hearing about it.
Well, the thing is, he blamed the 2-hour delay on the bands that played before him, saying that they would take like at least an hour, but they took 45 minutes instead. And he was blaming it on, like, if you're gonna mess up, don't blame it on the people. You're a mature adult now.
Yeah, and I saw actually that the tickets said 8:30, and he didn't go on till about like 10:15. But in his tweet that he tweeted actually this morning, he was like, "Oh, well, it was supposed to be 9:30." So
Yeah, I heard about that. And also, he also made the excuse of something about technical difficulties also being a problem, too.
I mean,
I think this is ridiculous.
elementary
Justin
school,
Bieber.
when you don't hand in a paper and you're like, oh yeah, my dog ate it, but these are like thousands, people that paid for you.
I
You're getting paid to do that.
Yeah.
These
Kids
tickets
show
are,
up late.
what, over $100 a pop?
probably.
All right, let's move on. Alyssa, you got something to talk about?
Yeah, moving on to another child star, Jamie Lynn Spears. She recently just got engaged.
Yes.
So her big sister, Britney Spears, was ready to tweet that right away and just say congratulations. Now, I know for a fact that this is not the baby daddy because she got pregnant at an early age. Do you guys remember that?
Zoe 101.
Her daughter Maddie is
my
now
gosh.
4. She has a child with a man named Casey Aldridge, former fiance. Her new fiance is actually Jamie Watson.
Yes, so two Jamies.
9 years older than her, actually. She's
Really?
21
Jesus.
and he's 30.
Oops, she did it again.
Wrong sister.
Well, yeah, but
It's all in the family, right?
Yeah, keep it. Let's see where they get the genes now.
Brittany's moved on actually to a new boyfriend. So she was just recently engaged.
I'm
That
happy for her.
stopped,
I could
and-
care less about Jamie.
And I think she was recently seen with Kevin Federline, like they were.
Yes,
Yep.
they were at their son's soccer game together. I mean, they're reuniting the family. They're just trying to get along. I mean, hey, it's better than always going at it, right?
It's
Right.
kudos for trying to make it better, but it's K-Fed. And, and
true.
if there's one thing about K-Fed, it's he's going to screw up again. And Brittany, I'm here for you. I'm better than
sweet.
K-Fed.
You're a great man, Aaron.
I ain't afraid of K-Fed. All right, let's move on.
I have some very interesting news. The Harlem Shake, which has been shaking the nation, of course. The FAA is actually now looking into a case where it was performed on a plane over the Rocky Mountains, not just like on the tarmac, but in the air over the Rocky Mountains.
Yep.
It was a group of Colorado college students. They talked to the flight crew, got their permission, used the intercom to let the other passengers know what was going on, and filmed it.
Oh.
So there were some serious safety problems
Yeah.
were cited.
Like, when I remember reading about that, what they said was what happened that because at one point the camera was shaky or whatever, they were thinking it was turbulence, but I think even the flight attendants and everyone else came out and said that no, they were smooth sailing. They had, like you said, they had permission, and the fasten seatbelt light was off, so they had literally no reason to have a problem with it. So.
What is going on in Colorado?
But that's how you do the Harlem Shake, really. I
No.
mean, if it's shaking like that, that's how you know it's a true Harlem Shake right there.
I'll give it to him for doing a Harlem Shake because I have also done a Harlem Shake video.
Oh,
So,
really?
Oh,
yes, I have. Look it up on YouTube, USLB edition, marching band, for all the fans out there. But in the air, I mean, that just like it gives you a new meaning to the Mile High Club. I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just can't believe this. Thank you, Colorado, for paving the way in so many ways the last few years. Keep it going. We should be dancing in the sky. That's
Even
what the
weirder
plane
was it
for.
was their ultimate frisbee team of all teams. I'm like, wait, whoa, what? Ultimate frisbee? Seriously? They were actually on their way to a tournament or something too, and that
I
was
would have
Didn't
expected
know
the swim
those
team or
had-
something.
You could go to
Moving
other
tournaments.
states to go.
apparently
play
that's
frisbee.
yeah. It was
That's
weird.
intense.
I mean, I can't even
something
catch
new.
a frisbee, so.
It's okay.
Well, that's pretty crazy, but not as crazy as Honey Boo Boo getting yelled at by the Girl Scout company for selling Girl Scout cookies online on Facebook. She was pretty much said that you're not going to get your badges, Honey Boo Boo. And back in my day, I went door to door and went through the snow to get my badges. you
Uphill
guys.
both ways in the snow.
That would like force
my
me
day.
to like go up to the door. She's like, "You're not leaving until you get the 6 boxes from this old man." You know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't her selling the cookies. It was actually for a friend, and that was why the company contacted her. The ad on Facebook, it was her picture, and they were concerned that it looked like she was selling the cookies and not her friend. And her mom was actually quoted saying that, we're just trying to help out an area where parents can't afford to sell a lot of cookies and buy a lot from their kids. So I think it was a good thing. I mean, like, the page has over 700,000 followers. Like,
Holy cow!
Jesus Christ.
So I don't get it. So now they're selling cookies all across America, and how are they going to pick these cookies up? That's what I want to know.
FedEx.
Santa Claus.
That's what I want to
FedEx.
know.
Santa, I like that one.
FedEx and the Postal Service. Or Honey Boo Boo's dad's just going to pack it all up and just road trip.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, the Postal
That'd be
Service is
interesting
in
to have a
trouble.
show.
Why not ship them?
You know, like the thing is, like nowadays with like technology, I know my little cousins are doing it now, where they look at Facebook and stuff and they make a video, and that's how they do it nowadays. They don't go door to door and such like that.
Don't you think that's kind of like selling your kid? Like, isn't that a little too much? Like, they just put up like 9 photos in order of like, I'm selling cookies, buy this. If I get 1,000 likes, my daddy says he'll take me out
Yeah,
side for lunch or something.
I don't believe in that.
That reminds
Just feels
me.
like
I
it's
just
selling.
believe in cornering the people at family functions.
yeah, that sounds right.
Hunt them down and
corner
pump
with
Giving
all
them.
them
the
the
best.
face, and then
Guilt them.
getting your money that way. I mean,
Guilt
hey,
them.
then you get
Calling
it right
up-
in advance.
Call up relatives. You're like, I'm not actually sure how I'm related to you, but do you want to buy some
Cookies?
Yeah,
cookies?
pretty
I mean, because
much.
we want to go the distance to get that 5-cent teddy bear.
Or go to the Jamboree. I knew that was a big thing. All right, moving on.
All right.
Emily?
So, some very good news for those of you that are fans of improvisational comedy. The critically acclaimed Whose Line Is It Anyway is coming back this summer. Unfortunately, it's not going to be on ABC. It's going to be on the CW. Confirmed coming back are Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, and Wayne Brady.
Classic.
Unfortunately, Drew will not be coming back to host. We have comedian Aisha Tyler hosting instead. Some of you may know her as the voice of Lana from Archer. But it's going to basically be the same old, Whose Line Is It Anyway that we all know and love from the last, 8 seasons long?
Yes, 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Would it really be the same though without Drew Carey? Sitting
I
behind
think it
there,
might be
pressing
better.
the buzzer.
I think it might be better. I think it might be better. Because the original stuff that was like in England was hilarious. I mean, same people, different host. Drew Carey didn't really add anything except for ruin all the old, what are those dances? The hoedowns.
Yeah, the hoedowns were
Ruined
the
every
best.
single
though.
hoedown. He ruined them.
Ryan
Not very good
hated the
rhyming.
hoedowns.
He hated him, but he was so good.
Well, when they got those little weird items out and they had
Props.
something.
Props.
Yeah, that was always so
Yes.
funny.
Scenes from a Hat was one of my favorite
Yes.
ones.
Oh
Classics.
my gosh.
Or the
Oh,
dating
that's the
service hats. They always had to put on a new different.
Yes.
Like,
Those
use
were
that
the
hat
best.
to get like into people's pants. It was pretty funny.
I don't know. I still say one of my favorite episodes was the one where they had Robin Williams come on there.
The guest hosts were pretty funny.
Oh, God.
Richard Simmons, they were doing
That was a good
body.
one.
Yeah, they were
Props?
doing body
They were
props, and
props.
he was a jet ski.